Means before that it was visible, right? And now it is not visible.
Yes, it was visible and then it just stopped present.
Hmm. Okay, I understood. Because I presented the screen and I started recording. Anyway, see. Now is it visible? Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
Without your involvement, you cannot succeed. Without your involvement, you cannot fail. What is the meaning? According to you, what is the meaning of this? Can anyone tell me what is the meaning? No one?
If you do not involve yourself into something, you cannot succeed.
Okay. So it just means that if you do not involve yourself, you cannot be successful, as you said. For example, if you do not participate in a race, you cannot win the race. First, primary thing is participating. Winning is secondary. We give our best, right? We give our best. We may win, we may not.
Yes,
So participating is primary. So that is the thing. The second thing is once you get involved, you never fail. If you really get involved, you will never fail. It simply means that whether you win or not, you get to learn something. You earn experience. That is more important. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Am I joined with the other ID? No, it's not. The other ID got disconnected, right?
No, sir. Dodo idea.
Now there are two IDs.
एक ही आईडी थी सर पहले
एक ही है.
दूसरी
I'll prefer to speak from this ID. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
yes sir
Because at hands free either, but if I'm speaking over there, yeah, my voice echo and the class is so quiet without you all.
सर हम लोग तो बोल रहे हैं ना
But that is virtual class, not the real one. Don't worry, soon it will reopen now.
हाँ सर जल्दी खुल जाएगी अब तो इसलिए तो सर की सारी फाइल कंप्लीट करना भी शुरू कर दिया मैंने
What?
कुछ नहीं सर
I did not hear you, so I was. What did you say?
कुछ नहीं सर
Okay. Yesterday, I think half of the lesson we had read clear.
यस सर
Toto-chan agreed. Toto-chan agreed that the man could not be station master, as the mother gave the example of Toto-chan's father, that if he owns violins, doesn't mean that our house is a violin shop. Then Toto-chan understood what mother wanted to explain, right? Now, who will read? First, then I want to make you solve the exercises extra, but I want you to complete this reading first. Who will do it? Who will read? Early morning, lazy people.
Sir, can I read?
Yeah, Shifa.
Sir, Sir, can I start?
First, Shifa, you read. Then I'll give it to.
When mother and Toto Chan went in the man in the office got up from his chair. His hair was thin on top and he had a few teeth missing, but his face was a healthy color. Paul thought he wasn't very tall. He had solid shoulders and arms and was neatly dressed in a rather shabby black suit. With a hasty bow, Toto-chan asked him repeatedly, "What are you, a schoolmaster or a station master?" Mother was embarrassed, but before she had time to
Shifa,
explain, he
voice is
laughed
not
and
so clear. I don't know about others. Is it clear? I
No, sir.
think there is a network problem.
Mother was embarrassed, but before she had time to explain, he laughed and replied, "I am the headmaster of this school." Sir, clear?
Yes.
Toto-chan was delighted. "Oh, my, so glad," she said, "because I want to ask you a favor. I'd like to come to your
I
school."
would.
The headmaster offered The headmaster offered her a chair and turned to mother. "You may go home now. I want to talk to Totoche."
Okay. So now answer the questions. What is the meaning of shabby black suit? Shabby means what? His suit was shabby. What is the meaning of shabby? Means it was well ironed, washed properly, dry cleaned. What is the meaning of shabby? Shabby. What is the meaning?
In bad
Get up.
condition.
Old and in bad condition. Modesa, is this your picture on the profile? Modesa, are you there?
No.
Then whose picture it is? It's very beautiful. Butterfly. Whose picture it is? Whose picture is it? My sister. Okay. Toto Chan asked him spiritedly. What is the meaning of spiritedly?
Excitedly.
Excitedly. Okay. What was the first question asked by Toto Chan to the headmaster?
Are you a
What is
headmaster or a station master?
Okay. What favor did Toto Chan ask the headmaster? What favor did she ask for?
I would like to come to your school.
Okay. So, Modesa, do you want to read?
Look, copying up, Judge.
Modesa, is it your mic? Whose mic it is?
It was Mahdi sir's mind.
Okay. Who was that? Misbah, please read.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Toto-chan had moments uneasiness, but somehow felt she would get along all right with this man. Well, then I will leave her with you, mother said bravely, and shut the door behind her as she went out.
You
The
know,
headmaster
even if the volume is so low, your voice is very clearly audible, Misbah. Really, very nicely you read. Continue.
the headmaster drew over a chair and put face facing Toto-chan, and when they were both sitting down close together, he said, "Now then, tell me all about yourself. Tell me anything at all you want to talk about. Anything I like." Toto-chan had expected him to ask questions she would have to answer. When he said she could talk about anything she wanted, she was so happy that she began straight away. It was all up, right? Higgledy-piggledy, but she talked for all she was worth. She told the headmaster how fast the train went that they had come on, how she had asked the ticket collector but he couldn't let her keep her ticket, how pretty her homeroom teacher was at the school,
Homeroom.
homeroom teacher has at the other school, about the swallows' nest, about their brown dog Rocky, who could who could do all sorts of tricks, how she used to go snip snip with scissors inside her mouth at kindergarten, and the teacher said she must not do that because she might cut her tongue off. But she did it anyway.
Yes, just like you all.
How she always blew her nose because mother scolded her if it was runny. What a good swimmer daddy was, and how he could dive as well. She went on and on. The headmaster would laugh, nod, and say, and then. And Toto-chan was so happy that she kept right on talking, but finally she ran out of things to say. She sat with her mouth closed, trying hard to think of something. "Haven't you anything more you can tell me?" asked the headmaster. "What a shame to stop now." Toto-chan thought, "It will such a wonderful chance. Wasn't there anything else she could talk about?" She wondered, racking her brains. Then she had an idea.
Okay. What is the meaning of Higgledy piggledy.
Unorganized.
Unorganized. Okay. What was the name of Toto Chan's dog?
Rocky.
Rocky.
Okay. What mischiefs would Toto Chan do? What mischiefs would she do at her school, previous school?
With the Caesar in her mouth.
Yes, snip snip with the scissors inside her mouth. Okay. Then what is the meaning of snip snip? Go snip snip means what? Snip snip. What is the meaning? Snip snip means quickly. She ran out of things. What is the meaning of that? Ran out of things.
She talked. She talked so much that she didn't even got the topic to talk.
Yes. Means nothing left. When you run out of the thing,
Nothing was
means
left.
nothing is left. कुछ बाकी नहीं था बोलने के लिए. Like we can also say that man ran out of money means nothing left. So ran out of something means nothing left to spend. Also, this one you should know. Racking our brains, the meaning is given. Trying very hard to do. Remember something. So you rack your brains when you are recalling an answer in the exam, but not these days, right?
सर करते हैं हम लोग अपना दिमाग यूज करते हैं कि पीडीएफ कहाँ पे होगी वैसे चीटिंग करने में भी इतना दिमाग लगाना पड़ता है ऐसे ही नहीं हो जाता है
Okay.
सर कुछ
Acha, I see. Yes, Sarah. Then read.
ओके सर she could tell him about the dress she was wearing that day. Mother made most of her dresses, but this one came from a shop. Her clothes were always torn when she came home in the late afternoon. Some of the rips were quite bad. Mother never knew how they got that way. Even her white cotton pants were sometimes in shreds. She explained to the headmaster that they got torn when she crossed the other people's gardens by crawling under their fences and when she burrowed under the barbed wire around vacant lots. So this morning, she said, when she was getting dressed to come here, all the nice dresses that mother had made were torn. So she had to wear one mother had bought. It had a small dark red and grey checks and was made of jersey, and it wasn't bad, but mother thought the red flowers embroidered on the collar were in bad taste. Mother doesn't like the collar, said Toto Chen, holding it up for the headmaster to see.
Okay, good. Now tell me, how did Toto Chan's dresses get torn? Okay, sorry, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
How did Toto Chan's dresses get torn?
Torochen's
She
dresses
crawled
used to get torn when she crossed other people's garden by crawling under their fences and when she burrowed under the barbed wire around vacant lots.
Okay, that is borrowed, not borrowed.
Okay, burrowed.
Means she used to try to get in through the wire. नीचे झुक के ऐसे जो you know what is a burrow? Some animals make that burrows for them. So that barbed wire. What is the meaning of barbed wire? I had explained when I was explaining, if you remember. What is barbed wire? Sharp curved wire. And what is the meaning of shreds? Cotton pants were in shreds sometimes. Shreds, cut or torn off. These are common words you should remember. Okay. What kind of dress was she wearing that day?
She was wearing a dress with small dark red and grey checks and which was made of jersey and it had
Okay.
a small red flower embroidered.
Hmm. Zoya, will you read? At least tell me yes or no. Are you there? Zoya. She is not answering. Okay. Madhwani Sakina. She's also not answering. Marzia Zehra. Which student is that?
सर दो तीन तो लेफ्ट भी हो गए अब तक.
Sir, can I read?
Yes, Shifa, I know that, but wait, let me talk to them because they are attending. I want to check. Conan, will you? Conan,
Yes, sir.
will you read?
After that, she could think of nothing more to say. No matter how hard uh, she tried, it made her rather sad. But just then, the headmaster got up, placed his large warm hand on her head, and said, "Well, now you're a pupil of the school." Those very, those were very words. Those were his very words. And that moment, Toto Chan felt she had met someone she really liked for the first time in her life. You see, up till then, no one had ever listened to her for so long, and all the time, the headmaster hadn't yawned once or looked bored, but seemed just as interested in what she had to say as she was.
Okay. Did you see all these things? Did you notice? I
Yes.
was circling them. So why was I circling them? Why was I circling it? Anyone?
सर वो हमारे स्कूल में भी है इसलिए।
नहीं, I was I did not have any work, तो इसलिए मैं सर्कल कर रहा था टाइम पास.
तो सर
So
टाइम
that's the
पास
thing.
कर अपने हिसाब से करो ना।
But I was circling it so that you will
मैं
pay
क्वेश्चन
attention.
पूछ रहे हो।
हाँ, yes, but I wanted to tell you the same thing. सर आप ऐसे ही सर्कल कर रहे थे, कुछ नहीं है. I was really circling without any reason. Okay. So, what did uh, what was the headmaster's decision? What was the headmaster's decision, Miss Ba?
उस लड़की को एडमिशन दे दिया।
Okay, you write in Hindi. उस लड़की को
The
एडमिशन दे दी.
headmaster gave admission to the girl.
Okay. Then okay, हो गया. Why did Toto Chen like the headmaster so much?
Because he had listened her for so many hours, and in her life, the first people was the headmaster who listened her for this for a long time.
Yes, exactly. Then who will read this one?
So can I?
Yes, please read.
Toto-chan hadn't learned how to tell time yet, but it did seem like a rather long time. If she had been able to, she would have been astonished and even more grateful to the headmaster. For, you see, Mother and Toto-chan arrived at the school at 8, and when she had finished talking, the headmaster had told her she was a pupil of the school. He looked at his pocket watch and said, "Ah, it's time for lunch." So the headmaster must have listened to Toto-chan for 4 solid hours. Translated by Dorothy Britton.
Okay. So for how many hours did the headmaster listen to Toto Chan?
4 hours.
4 hours.
4 hours. Okay.
4 hours.
She looks like Miss Ba, right?
Yes, cute.
ये बस वहीं पे रुक गई है. It's not moving ahead.
सर ट्रेन नहीं है स्कूल में तो ट्रेन थी।
Which train?
ट्रेन में सब लोग पढ़ाई करते थे ना।
Yes, but this is the office as it is given. It was away from the school ground. 1 second.
सर ये लड़की खड़ी है ना वो सच्ची में मिसबाई लग रही है।
What?
ये लड़की खड़ी है ना वहाँ पे टोटो चैन
You are
वो
not
लड़की
audible.
खड़ी सर वो लड़की खड़ी है ना वो है ना मिसबाई लग रही है।
Yes, right.
सर आपने अभी तक वो नहीं भेजा है आंसर आप भेजने वाले थे वो
You want it?
एक्सरसाइज 7 के नहीं 8 के सर
Hmm.
भेजो ने
हाँ, भेजो ने.
सर आज भेज देना है ना।
Okay.
सर याद से भेजते रहे, शीफा को बहुत लिखना होता है, बहुत बिजी
Yes,
होते, तब भेजोगे तब वो लिखेगी ना सर।
yes, right.
पर पूरे क्लास
Simple.
में उसकी फेयर बुक कंप्लीट होती है इसलिए।
Really?
तो वो
काम भी हमें
सबकी
वही आता है
साथ ही करती है।
प्रैक्टिस के लिए।
My life, my rules, my attitude.
Yeah.
ओह,
Thank you for
ये
this.
क्या था शीफा?
नहीं, she got angry.
सर मैंने डीपी पे रखा है इसलिए।
Okay, I see. Now, simple to compound. Change the simple sentence into compound. Number one, can you tell me the answer? Chalo, it is so easy.
कंपाउंड में एक इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज होते हैं या दो इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज होते हैं?
Come on now, you cannot forget this much. Please, please.
सर कंफ्यूज हो जाती हूँ
See,
कंपाउंड एंड कॉम्प्लेक्स में।
कॉम्प्लेक्स नाम ही ऐसा है कि कॉम्प्लेक्स में एक इंडिपेंडेंट और एक डिपेंडेंट होगा। सबसे ज़्यादा कंफ्यूजन वाला कॉम्प्लेक्स होता है, बट इट्स नॉट कंफ्यूजिंग नाउ एज यू अंडरस्टूड। कंपाउंड मीन्स टू इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉजेस and one coordinating conjunction if needed. So change it to compound. These are five simple sentences. Change it to compound. He must go to finish the work. इसका compound क्या होगा? Two independent clauses. Anyone? इतना
He
easy
must
तो है?
go as he wants to finish the work.
Uh, as is subordinating conjunction. Don't you think so?
हाँ,
From fanboys, you can use anyone. Yes. Quick.
he wants to finish the work, so he must go.
Yes, that is correct. And one more answer can be he must go and finish the work. Number two, you must work hard to win the prize. All of you have to try. Sarah give the answer. She'll give the answers, but others have to try. You must work hard to win the prize. Everywhere you see again two is given. Here also to finish, to win. So we can use the same kind of thing, or we can use or also. Or sentence negative कर देंगे. You can use or you can try it your way.
you must work hard and win the prize.
You must work hard and win the prize. Okay.
You must work hard, or you cannot win the prize.
Yes, or you will not win the prize.
You will
Work
not
hard.
win the
We
prize.
can say that way also. Work hard. One independent clause, or you will not win the prize. That is, you will not win the prize. Second independent clause. Then, owing to ill health, he could not work hard. Owing to मतलब ill health की वजह से. Reason is given. Reason. Try it. It's very easy. Owing to ill health, he cannot work
Owing
hard.
to ill health, so he could not work hard.
So you are using that is okay. तो owing to निकल जाएगा ना. Owing to का meaning ही so होता है. So we cannot use both the words together. You getting it?
Yes.
So answer.
He was ill, so he couldn't work hard.
Yes, correct. I could not finish the work before sunset. Now let me see if you can give it within a minute. Okay, I'm giving you one hint. You can use but. Use but. Try it.
I could have finished the work, but it was sunset.
Or we can say this way: the sun set, but I could not finish the work. Sun set हो गया फिर भी work नहीं हुआ. So the sun set, one independent clause. I could not finish the work. Second independent clause. Next, they had not completed the work by sunset.
It was
They had
sunset,
not.
but they had not completed the work.
Yes. Or the same way, like the previous sentence. What was the independent clause in the previous sentence?
The sunset, but they could not finish the work.
Had not. Had is already given.
They had not. They had not.
Hmm. The sun set, but they had not completed the work. Now, Shifa and others, those who will ask me later on, you take screenshot and you have to write the answers. Homework.
Sir, what?
Answer the in
Sir,
rough book you
don't.
will write. Done?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
a
Yes,
question
sir.
7 and question 8 gave me an answer.
Chalo, bye everyone. Have a nice day.
Bye,
Sir,
sir.